Russ here, Rock and Race 2018 Unplugged, brought to you by Hawk Television. I'm sitting on the couch with none other than Sandboxing. These guys were telling me they were a little nervous beforehand, but
David was nervous.
David was, at least. You guys need to know, everyone was flabbergasted. They loved your sound. They thought it was so fresh, so new, including me. I'd never seen you guys live before.
Oh, shucks.
You're doing the Lord's work. Congratulations. So awesome. How did this project come about? Anyone like to answer?
We go to music school, so that happened.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they were the three of them were jamming in a room one day, and I just went to go bother them and be annoying and watch them, and that makes it sound a lot creepier than it actually was. I was just bored one day, and then after a while, I just kept going to practice, and they're like, "You want to sing or something?" And I was like, "Sure." So that's how that happened.
You guys just dropped a new song today on Bandcamp. Get the link right this time. What are we working on?
Sandboxing, PHL stands for Philly. .com.
That's awesome. And it was John Wayne you dropped it?
John Wayne, but don't spell it John, spell it Jawn.
Because
Cool kids.
Yeah.
It's a very, very specific set of instructions.
And then so, I mean, I don't mean to let the cat out of the bag, but I was sent more than just one song. So are you guys gearing up to like maybe put together a release? Is it just going to be a couple singles? What are we doing?
Right now it's a couple singles, but we're definitely going to do something like real bands do and put out like an EP or an album eventually. But
Nice.
we're definitely releasing another single sometime within the month.
I'm stoked. I'm sure everybody else is.
We're stoked too.
I'm sure you're stoked, David. Why wouldn't you be?
I'm always stoked, Russ.
We're
I'm
stoked.
stoked I'm here with you, Russ.
Everybody's stoked on it right now. Guys, these are some of my best friends. Everyone's so nice. Evan, you rip on the bass. Who are some of your influences on the bass guitar?
Oh dear Lord. I honestly, Hank Byerly is one of my biggest influences. You don't know it, but Hank's a ripping bass player as well. James Jameson is he's a fine fellow. Yeah.
Cool. And do you go by James, Jimmy? Jimmy, how are you?
I'm good.
Who are some of your influences on the percussive spectrum of things?
Number one's got to be David Juro. Yeah, definitely David Juro.
It's a love fest on the couch, and I'm happy to be in the middle of it. Hank, you were rocking a 12-string. Everyone was anticipating it. Some people didn't even know what a 12-string guitar looked like. How was that, playing that?
Oh, it was fun. I mean, I always love that guitar. I don't play it enough, but it's got twice the amount of strings a guitar usually has, so twice the fun. And
So how many guitars do you own? Because I feel like every time I see you. That's it?
it's just two. Yeah, I'm a simple guy: acoustic, electric,
Okay.
and a bass, I guess. But you know.
All right. And then in the guitar world, who would you say is some of your influences?
Oh my gosh, I have so many friends that teach me so many new things. I mean, the guys from nowadays, Elephant Jake, even Shark Club, absolute rippers. And so I just learn everything at every show I get to.
You're too kind. David, I am wearing this earpiece. I hear things. I'm getting a fan question, and someone wants to know if you would ever marry a fan.
It's a hard maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. Would it be one of the Dyson fans or just like a traditional like blades like?
Yeah, the ones that like oscillate.
Okay. Oscillation is kind of a must. No oscillation is a deal breaker, but I'd be willing to compromise. Love is love,
I like that. Love is love. Guys, any shows coming up soon?
Tonight at the Lizard Lounge. Be there, be square. It's going to be very cool.
Tonight at the Lizard Lounge in Philly, we're playing with a couple awesome bands. There's one band on a record label that is run by these two guys and two other guys, and a band called Another Hospital, and it's gonna be sick. And Naptime Records.
Yeah, let's plug the record label. Evan, tell me about it.
So we run a little record label called Naptime Records that started right now. It's just some of our friends, but Jimmy can talk a little bit more about the larger goal of it.
Jimmy, what's the larger goal of it?
Ultimately, we want to be kind of like a record label, not so much about being profitable or making money, but about, getting the word out on bands that we really like, and as well as like issues that we care about and causes that we care about a lot. So that's like the ultimate goal. But right now we're just, plugging our friends' music, the stuff that we like to hear from our local scene, and just like friends and neighbors.
That's awesome. Keep up the good work with that thing, guys. I'm happy to hear more about it. Are you guys all like in the same grade, or we all go to Drexel here? Yeah, for the most part.
We're all in the same program. We're
So
all in the
then,
music industry.
May I ask, how old are we?
I'm 19.
Baby.
12.
Okay.
19.
All right.
Somewhere in my 30s.
Oh, that makes sense. You look good. Wow. We have another quick question. I'm getting this in my ear. Continue. They want to know. This is a great question. I had the question as well. They're looking at the cover art of John Wayne, the new single that you put on your Bandcamp. They're wondering who designed that.
That's our friend Kieran Shields. Shout out to Kieran Shields. Wonderful guy. I love him to death.
Yeah, he just made that. We didn't even ask him, and it was like later when we were doing it, he was like, "Yeah, this is what I did," and I was like, "Whoa,
Wow.
this is super sick."
That's so cool. Again, it's all. I think with Sandboxing, it's all about helping friends, the love, making some fun music.
It's all about love.
I mean, what would you say are like the main Sandboxing influences? Because you guys, friendship.
Friendship, absolutely.
I think that's what it is. What's that?
Consuming large amounts of water.
Hydration is a real priority list. Is a real top of the priority list for us. Just the general fellowship between human beings is our influence, really.
The Fellowship of the Ring.
You could say so. Two Towers, not so much, but yes.
Guys, thank you for talking with me on the couch. Thanks for coming to Rock and Race 2018, donating your time, playing some music.
Anytime.
I wish nothing but the best of luck for you guys. Stick around because we have one more band. And in fact, we're going to throw it into the studio. Jill Murphy has Late Waves. Let's check them out.